Last week, we took a look at public attitudes towards mental illness here in China. Well, this week, we bring viewers an exclusive look inside one of the few privately run mental institutes in Beijing. BON's Chaoyang has the story.
On the outskirts of Beijing lies Chaoyang District Mental Health Service Center, one of only 3 private institutions in the Chinese capital providing housing and services for the mentally ill. The head of the institution, Yang Yun, has been with the center since it first opened in 1999. She has seen the center grow from 60 patients after its first year in operation to 190 today. For many of the patients and their families, this is the only option they have.
2/3 of the patients at the center have been sent here because their families cannot take care of them and have given up. Others have been sent here after being found on the streets by authorities.
The majority of the patients here suffer from mental disorders like depression, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia. One of them is Shi Yineng, also known by his English name, Stone, who has been a patient at the hospital for the past 10 years.
After graduating university in 1993, I moved away from Beijing with my girlfriend. Life was difficult and I suffered traumas, and I developed schizophrenia. My family realized I was not well when I returned to Beijing. In 2000, I came to live at this hospital.
Shi Yineng is one of 6 patients living in assisted housing 10 minutes from the hospital. The center provides him with a safe haven, a daily routine, and medication, but it does not provide psychotherapy or counseling services by trained doctors.
I wake up at 7:30, do activities like baking in the morning, have my lunch, and have a nap in the afternoon. After my nap, I watch TV before cooking and eating dinner. After dinner, I play cards and watch TV before going to bed.
Aside from there being a lack of facilities like the Chaoyang District Mental Health Center providing a safe haven for the mentally ill in Beijing, there is also the problem of a lack of funding for facilities like these. Yang Yun hopes that with more funding, she can expand the hospital and provide therapy and counseling to patients in addition to medication and housing. The hospital gets its funding from a monthly patient fee of 800 renminbi, a little over $100, as well as from donations and government subsidies. It also gets help from a program run by friends Yvonne Garrick and Natasha Prigg called Crazy Bake. Garrick and Prigg teach the patients to bake, selling the products to raise money for the mental institution. The program also gives the patients a meaningful task. Shi Yineng is part of a team of 7 bakers who make baked goods from Monday to Thursday to sell at embassies and schools in the capital.
So while we were thinking of some occupation for the patients that could be done the whole year long. And we were thinking of things we can do, we can teach them. And my friend Yvonne and me, she came to the idea that baking is something we can do and can also teach the patients. From my point of view, it's when we came here, the patients normally just get their medication every day, but they have nothing to do the whole day. And I think it changed their lives, that they get a little bit more structure, something to do, and they are also able to earn a little bit of money.
Besides adding purpose to his daily routine, Crazy Bake has given Shi Yineng a glimmer of hope that he may one day be able to live a normal life outside the center.
I hope one day to leave the center, get a job, and make my own living.
Yang Yun plans to set up more programs like Crazy Bake in the future. She also hopes that with greater public understanding and an increase in funding, more help and services can be provided for the patients at her hospital. Chaoyang, BON.
Well, Fergus, the story gave us a different picture of mental health problems in China compared to how it often is portrayed in the Chinese media.
Sure, yeah. Often here, especially recently, we've had these cases where what the media says is a person with mental problems has attacked all their family or killed somebody in the street. Right. And in fact, what we're dealing with in most cases here is people that are very, very, just have some problems. Stone there, who was in that particular piece, university educated, just not able to live in society on his own. But these particular institutions giving some help in those cases.
Right.